Hi, I'm Queenie Yu with Bullet Point News. Joining me is Saanvi Tonse, a grade 9 student at SDSS who is the recipient of many awards, including the Fred Crossen Award and the Stouffville Community Impact Award for Sustainability. Saanvi is an advocate for the Save Soil movement and has been spreading awareness on the soil degradation crisis. She is in the Air Cadet Program and has performed at Stouffville's Ribfest and Strawberry Festival. Saanvi, welcome to Bullet Point News.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us. Sanvi, tell us about the Save Soil movement.
Yes, so the Safe Soil movement is a global movement to invoke a conscious approach to soil and planet in all, as we are losing an acre of soil every second, and soil degradation negatively impacts 3.2 billion people all over the world. The movement was launched by Sadhguru, an international icon from India, to spread awareness of the soil crisis by bringing together people from around the world to stand up for soil.
How did you get so passionate about the soil degradation crisis?
My passion for soil developed when my mom introduced me to the movement, and I then learned that soil desertification can lead to food crisis, water scarcity, loss of biodiversity and livelihood, climate change and conflict and migration. And the United Nations statistics say that one third of the world's soils is degraded, and we only have 45 to 60 years of soil left. So I was shocked to learn that if we don't take action now, our future could end up like this. So, being a responsible citizen, I chose to become a advocate to spread awareness in the community on the Safe Soil movement.
You gave a presentation to the town's council members on March 8th. What was it about and what was council's response?
So on March 8th, I had presented to the council on a delegation for the proclamation of Save Soil Day, as it had on March 21st. It would have been marked as a one full year of when the Save Soil movement was launched and when Sadhguru started his 30,000 kilometer journey. And I had presented the delegation to them as I wanted to honor the movement and spread more awareness about it to the citizens of Stouffville. So their response to it was very supportive, but as Stouffville is a non-proclamation town, they said that they would raise a flag in the leisure center's flagpole, and which turned out very successful. So on March 21st in the morning, the Safe Soil flag was raised, and it was proudly shown next to the leisure center.
Many people complain when they see a problem. Your response seems to be taking action. Can you comment on that?
Of course, whenever you're faced with a problem, your first instinct is supposed to be taking a solution or getting a solution. So, from the Safe Soil movement, I've learned that the United Nations and the World Health Organizations have said that by eating one orange in back in when our grandparents were young. Nowadays, we have to eat 8 oranges to receive the equivalent amount. And I've learned that how our ecosystems are so fragile and how that our soils are going to be dying. Our agricultural soils are not giving us enough nutrients and how it could cause mass migration and wars. So by seeing all these statistics, I was very astonished and I knew there needed an action within the community. So, by taking this action and spreading the awareness throughout the community, and by our citizens, wonderful citizens of Stouffville, I found that this action was very successful, and that if any problem you're faced, if you take an action to it, you will always be supported, and that it is always the right thing to do.
You're not like many 14-year-olds I know. How did you become so articulate, brave, and community oriented?
Oh, thank you very much for the comment. So, of course, I would say it's from the loving support from my parents, family, friends, and uh, municipal staff as well. Municipal staff, mayor, and MPP as well. They have been very supportive of my journey on the Save Soil movement. And I have been very passionate about this, as it is a crisis that when I get older, I wouldn't want it to become a sort that it would be unsolvable. And by taking action now, it would be better. So, yes, I would say that my passion has started from my loving parents and by the support of everyone.
You're in the Air Cadet Program. You're part of the Loops intergenerational program. You won Stouffville's Got Talent. How do you find time to do everything?
Well, I would say that I love to keep myself busy, and I love over the weekends, I practice for my Stovall's Got Talent performance, and I have a set timetable, I would say so. So there's always time to do all these uh, meaningful programs within the community.
What are your plans for the future? What do you want to do when you grow up?
Oh, that is a very interesting topic. It is still yet to be decided. I am uh, still exploring through the career spaces that there is, and yeah, so far there hasn't been a set career and what I want to do, but I'm really excited to see what there is for me.
Could you talk about what your plans are for Earth Day?
Yes, of course. So, on April 22nd, Saturday on Earth Day, I will be holding a booth, and I will be partnering with the Turtle Guardians as well, as turtles and soil and all our ecosystems are connected. And I want to show the young children, the youth, and whoever has there on the Earth Day program that how important our ecosystems are linked together and how important are turtles as well, as of course children love turtles, and I would love to show their importance and how their link is to the soil and how they are endangered, and as how they are such a big impact to our natural biodiversity, bi- our natural biodiversity in our community.
Saanvi, thank you so much for joining us at Bullet Point News today.
Thank you very much for having me.